Jaafar Jackson channels Michael Jackson on sneaker shopping with Complex. I've never watched one of these before, not gonna lie. Okay, what's up with all this? Okay, that's the intro. Let me see this nigga drip though. Like, how does he dress in real life? Holy print. No, I'm just that's gay. Okay, so what these shoes, these dunks right here, these dunks, big ass varsity jacket. That's what it is. Nigga is lying. All right. Ooh, I like that transition. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The direction of shoes. I haven't been into Foot Locker and actually bought some shit for myself in a long ass time, or any shoe place, you know, like I'm literally buying like, I don't know, bro.
What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Complex. We're in New York at Flight Club with actor, singer, and the star of Michael, Jaafar Jackson. How you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Get to see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Absolutely.
Like the most I'm going in here for is a Nike Tech, and I'm just hoping there's a color I don't have, you know? Okay, this nigga drip is crazy. Like, it's actually terrible.
And the star of Michael, Jaafar Jackson. How you doing?
Doing great. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Gonna do some sneaker shopping today. Get to see what he's feeling, what he's not, and then hopefully he's gonna buy some sneakers.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
I'm trying to see, like, what I'd actually wear. But honestly, I can't say that, bro, because, like, you can have a random fit on, and any pair of these shoes could probably go with the fit. So it's like, I gotta have a fit planned.
Jaafar, welcome.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, when was like the last time you've been in a sneaker store like this? And when did you get into sneakers?
I honestly don't think I've been in a sneaker store like this.
Yeah.
It was honestly a few years ago where I've gone to a sneaker store and saw like a lot of great options, but as a kid, I used to go into Foot Locker, always get the classic Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
My father would always get those for me.
Nah, Jaafar be fucking. They got the Air Force Ones. What the fuck? The Jackson family know about Air Force Ones, bro. What the fuck do they know about that?
Always get the
Nigga said great options. Nah, that's some privileged shit. I ain't gonna lie. I've never came into a sneaker store. Yeah, these are great options. I ain't gonna lie.
Like Air Force Ones.
Yeah.
My father would always get those for me as a kid, so I grew up loving those, but then I kind of advanced a little bit.
Was it the pearly white Air Force Ones? Were you keeping them clean that Dad was getting them for you?
The whole cleaning little supply thing to make a little brush and everything.
Oh, you're a try-hard.
Yep.
Love that. And then around 2019, I want to talk Got Me Singing, because what do you remember about these? Do you remember these?
Of course, I still have my pair.
Oh God, Jaafar be fucking. I saw the vid. Trinity, what you?
Okay,
in my
so
closet, yeah.
Sacai Nikes, you're in the Got Me Singing video, and you're dancing in those. Are the Sacai Nikes good to dance in?
They are. You know, it's funny because when I was in...
What the fuck is that? Bro, what the fuck are those shoes, bro?
Are the Sacai Nikes good to dance in?
They are. You know, it's funny because when I was in Brazil and I was on the rooftop, there's a bunch of water there and stuff. I was like, oh, I'm about to mess up these Nikes. I hope they don't get too ruined. But then afterwards, I got them clean. It actually looked still pretty brand new, and I still have them.
So you brought back the cleaning regimen from when you were a kid to these even?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So the point of Complex is what, to break down like a nigga like wearing shoes as a kid up to now or some shit?
And another thing I love is, like, you talk about being in Brazil. Was it one of the first times that Nike laced you?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Laced
I was doing some rehearsals in LA and they sent...
Oh, we're providing these amazing shoes while working in Rio. New music's coming soon, sooner than you think.
...it over while I was rehearsing so I can, you know, try them on. Then I really had to decide what to match it with one of the outfits I had, so I went with the blue, the high tops.
And we talked about, like, you know, you maybe like a few years ago going into a store like this. Like, now obviously the fame has changed. You may have to shut down stores now to shop. Is that a weird feeling for you?
You should have been at
I
school.
hope I can go discreetly, you know, to some stores to feel that normalcy, so it doesn't feel like you're so isolated. Yeah. I hope it doesn't get to that point, so we'll see.
Jaafar, you should have told them to put more into that fucking movie. The fuck?
I saw the movie, like most of America, most of the world soon. What a performance. Yeah. Congratulations on it.
Thank you.
You know, I was with my director and we were looking for like sneaker moments in the movie, and one that stood out, the Jackson 5 wearing the Converse Chuck Taylors. I think it was like early in the movie, but what was it like when you saw that in the wardrobe closet? And they actually, you know, they wore that.
I know, when I was in, you know, during the process of filming and they brought these into the trailer, I was like, hey, I don't really remember too often, but then really looking back at certain photos, like, oh yeah, he was wearing, Michael and all the brothers were wearing a lot of these sneakers, and then...
Man, these shoes, nigga, I even had a few of these when I was a young, you know, like, they really was popping.
I had some cool outfits with these, and, you know, wearing them for 14 hours straight during shooting is not the most comfortable shooting.
Like, the longer I look at him, the more I see he actually does kind of look like, you know.
To wear, but...
And that's the thing, it's like people used to play basketball in these, and you know, 14 hours in like low-profile Converse Chuck Taylor must have hurt a little bit.
I can only imagine trying to play basketball in these. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then another moment that I really like, it's right around the time that you're discussing like doing your solo album. It's you and Bill Bray, your security.
Yeah.
And I think like you're headed to the studio.
You look like Jermaine.
Yeah, I think you're headed to the studio. I think you might have had a flannel on, and like you get in the car, and I think it's like the Adidas Superstars. So another kind of shoe of that moment, but I like that it's connected to such an awesome scene.
Right, it's interesting because, you know, before Michael made the iconic loafers and white socks, before that time he would wear sneakers, you know, and he had a certain style of what he wanted to wear, but I was surprised to see him wearing something like this.
Yeah.
So when I saw certain photos, I was like, wow, I never saw that. But then,
nigga, where the photo of him wearing Adidas?
And he went to the classic black loafer with the white socks.
Yes, iconic.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because like you say that these are toned down for Michael, and then obviously, you know, as it progressed, he got more loud. Speaking about his iconic fits though, like just the movie is so deliberate in the outfits. Was there one piece that if you could take home that you really wanted? Like, you know, the Thriller jacket obviously stands out. We had Tracy Morgan here who owns one of the Michael Jackson gloves, but do you put one piece?
How the fuck did they do that to his nose? Like, you see how his nose right now look way bigger than that. How the fuck did they do that?
Tracy Morgan here who owns one of the Michael Jackson
like AI
gloves,
some shit? What's good?
Do you put one piece of clothing that you really resonated with?
There's so many.
Yeah.
To pick one overall, I think it'll have to be the Grammy jacket.
Okay.
With all the sequins, and you know, that jacket was about like 13 pounds, 12, 13 pounds. So when I picked it up, I was like, wait, this is insane. This is actually,
1984 Grammys was created by legendary costume designer Bill Witten.
All handmade, and it was incredible.
It's crazy because, like, you know, some of the parts that I loved is like the meetings, especially when we talked about like the lawyer and you're like, this is my guy. But you went in like the rooms with the fits. It must have been so crazy. Like, I was like, listen, I'm gonna pull up to work meetings the next day, you know?
The same fit.
Exactly, I was inspired, but so many good fits. And we talked about 13 or 14 hours with Chuck Taylors, but I saw videos of your trainer being like, you were dancing for 5 or 6 hours and like your feet were literally going numb during the process.
They were, yeah.
Damn.
You know, because it's one thing dancing in like a dancer's shoe, but to dance in loafers, especially, you know, I had to dance in a half size down or a full size down so I can break them in because it's leather, so they kind of expand over time. So the first 2 months of dancing, your feet are scrunched, and then to do the toe stand, the moonwalk. And
yeah, bro, these shoes, not gonna fucking lie, if you don't wear them a lot, nigga, I don't know, bro. Like, one time, nigga, I was going on this shoot, I was wearing them, I was wearing fucking the Da Vinci ones, bro. My fucking toenail, like, I didn't even know my foot was bleeding just by walking, bro. I haven't worn them bitches since, I'm not gonna lie. Have not worn them bitches since, bro. Them shits are uncomfortable as fuck.
So the first 2 months of dancing, your feet are scrunched.
Wish my second baby girl a happy 9th birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, lovely, amazing, beautiful. Happy birthday to you. Real shit.
To do the toe stand, the moonwalk, and the side, all these different moves in them, you know, over time, it kind of
Will be 9 on the
caused a lot of
28th.
complications with my feet are
Tammy, I thought all your children was grown as shit now.
scrunched, and then to do the toe stand, the moonwalk, and the side, all these different moves in them, over time, it kind of it caused a lot of complications with my feet.
I applaud that. I play a 5-on-5. I get plantar fasciitis, so
I went through all of that.
Yeah, I applaud that commitment. And then what was the recovery process?
He's younger. Oh,
Each day was kind of different because sometimes it would go numb for 20 minutes, sometimes it would go numb for 2 hours. I'm like, it's not coming back, and my toe would go completely white. It'd get completely cold.
Wow.
I had to gauge it, and then I would have to apply a lot of heat to it. Sometimes that wouldn't work. Sometimes I just have to get a ball and roll it over. Do that. So it really depends on that day. But the move that really would kill the toes is the toe stand for me.
Okay.
And that's doing that, repetitively. It didn't. It wasn't good.
It was worth it though.
I mean, you don't even have to do that shit that much. You just gotta fucking on top of that, nigga, for the performance, you don't even gotta stay on your feet that long. Well, nah, he is performing for the full, even when the skin changing and all that. So maybe it's not the only time he can do it, but I mean, you could just practice the moves, not so much the toe stall. That's the easiest shit to,
Doing that,
Nigga, he had to practice dummy. Okay, so Lena, out of all the moves Michael Jackson has ever done in his fucking life, which one is the easiest? A toe stall or him dancing like fucking James Brown across the fucking stage? Fucking light skins.
It didn't. It wasn't good.
It was worth it though. We were looking at the footwork. It was crazy. So congratulations.
Thank
you. Good job, Jaafar. What shoe do you want? He's talking your fucking head off. I know you just want to pick out a shoe and get home.
We talked about the movie, how there was simple sneakers because that's what they were wearing back then. But did you know that in 1990,
you're right, Lena,
your uncle actually had an LA Gear line?
I have seen
LA
this.
Gear.
So I know that you were studying everything about.
This was Michael's shoes. LA Gear X Michael Jackson Billie Jean, 1989. I ain't gonna lie, Mike. Bro, get this shit off my screen.
But it's a little later in part 1 of the movie, but now we're getting into the more loud and more Michael style. And I think these were
Michael Jackson LA Gear deal was reportedly worth $20 million, and he made that bullshit with that?
Called the Billie Jeans.
It has a little reference of
beat a nigga's skull in with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you think about that and him having his own sneaker line?
I wish it was still going.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen those in person, but I've just seen photos of him doing the toe stand in them, and also did a few ads.
Yeah.
And then a press conference and everything. So I just remember looking at footage and a lot of pictures of him wearing those, but I've never seen them in person. I've been wanting to get a pair of those, but those are probably hard to find.
And then just get them recreated.
Were you?
Nah, niggas want the sentimental value. They want some real
Aware of the Jam video with Michael Jordan and your uncle?
Absolutely, yeah.
So this classic video. And they're playing one-on-one, and I was watching videos, and it was basically MJ, Michael Jordan, is supposed to be teaching Michael Jackson how to play ball, and Michael Jackson is trying to teach MJ, Michael Jordan, how to dance.
Right.
Yeah. But what did you think of that video and seeing two legends? We're surrounded by Jordans.
That was crazy.
I just remember as a kid watching that, just always enjoying it, just seeing the simplicity of them having fun.
Yeah.
And they're really enjoying themselves, even though I know my Uncle Michael was probably embarrassed because he wasn't the best basketball player and didn't know how to really dribble as well. But
he looked like a fucking
and at the
kid out there.
Same with Michael Jordan.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This panel of shoes that we're standing in front of, bro, shit is fucking ass. What are we doing here? Well, what's?
He couldn't do the dance move, so I think that their own right to kind of show what they can do best and not. So.
And the shoes that Jordan wore, we have here in the video, Bordeaux 7. So another piece of history.
So we standing in front of this panel for no reason. You just got the shoes thrown to you.
Really kind of an underrated classic, and that's the shoes that Michael Jordan was wearing in the video.
Oh, I feel like when did these come out?
They came out in the 90s, and then they re-released like 2015, I believe.
I feel like I had a pair of these as
really?
a kid. I swear, just looking at them now. I may have, because just looking at them, it kind of reminds me of a pair that looks just like this. I'll have to see if I have any childhood photos, because I can't really tell when you watch the video and get the close detail of it, but yeah, I wonder.
That's crazy. If you actually had the pair, the synergy there from the video with your uncle and Michael Jordan. And then another thing, before AI and stuff, there was a classic photo that...
Bro, he be throwing the shoes and playing like the glass shattering sound effect before like he even let him fly a little bit.
Michael Jordan. And then...
Like, how did it break already? Like, what the fuck?
Another thing, before AI and stuff, there was a classic photo that isn't real that always went viral, and it's like MJ in the Royal Ones.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen
I've seen this photo.
Okay, so what do you
I
think
know what you're talking about.
Like, it looks like a photo that would be on like every sneakerhead's wall.
Is that real or fake? Is that...
So what do you think about in the Royal One classic photo that isn't real that always went viral?
Oh, he said, is it real? Okay.
And it's like MJ in the Royal Ones.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen
I've seen this photo.
Okay, so what do you think about it's like it looks like a photo that would be on like every sneakerhead's wall, but it's not a real photo. He's not wearing like the real shoes.
Well, I've seen this photo in this color, but also it's all red.
Yes,
so
the black and red. Exactly.
Which one is the authentic photo?
Yeah, I don't think he ever wore the Jordan 1s in the photo. I think people just Photoshop, but it's something that like you look on Reddit and it's like, man, MJ was a real sneakerhead.
Right, so have you seen the original photo?
So the original photo, he's actually wearing loafers, but some sneakerhead kind of...
Nigga, this fit way harder than that other bullshit.
Like concoct it to wear the Jordan 1s, and like everyone was like, oh, he's one of us, he's one of us. But yeah, such a crazy, and you've seen that photo.
I have seen that photo. It looks great. It fooled me. I thought.
Same. We were looking, even like when we were doing research, we were like, are we sure it's not? What is he wearing?
That shit started to piss me off, I ain't gonna lie.
I have to ask, you talked about the process and stuff like that. I came in here and
holy shit! Okay, maybe I told y'all I've never watched Complex like this shit, but like like, when is this nigga gonna pick up a shoe? Fuck.
You talked about the process and stuff like that. I came in here and I was just thinking, like, for someone who studied your uncle's journals and things like that, like we would never want to pick a shoe for him, but these cactus plant Nike Dunks, could we see?
I ain't gonna lie, these is hard. These is hard, but I can't cap. Nah, they hard. I can't cap. I dead ass probably get one of these just for like a fit or some shit.
If we're in 2026, like him pulling up in like more of that style coming from the Converse Chuck Taylor and the Adidas Superstar and like the LA Gear even that was getting louder, but like this feels MJ.
It does. It's like the sequence glove, but just on the shoes.
Exactly.
I can only imagine this on with a sequence glove, you know?
Come on, the full fit.
The full fit.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is really cool. Definitely, it makes a statement.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about everything.
It makes a statement. Nigga throws it away.
Yeah, it makes a statement.
Absolutely. Well, we talked about everything. Now's the easy part. Browse your shelves.
Here we go. Home. Let's see what this nigga pick up.
Let's do it.
Yep.
What you about to get, Jaafar?
All right, what can I help you with today?
I was checking these Adidas out. These...
Some told me this nigga was gonna get some fucking Adidas. Something told me he was gonna fucking go past all the hard shit and pick up some fucking Adidas. Something in my head told me he was gonna get some fucking Adidas, bro.
Caught my eye. Do you have these in the size 10?
Yeah, I got the wells for you. Bars. I got those too.
J Cinco?
All right, so is there anything I can help you with in this area?
Yeah, I gotta get these. You have this in a size 10.
Let me see what he looking at. Hold on, he's spending money though. He picked up 3 shoes so far. Hold on.
So is there anything I can help you with in this area?
Yeah, I gotta get these. You have this in a size 10.
Yeah, I got you. That's a great choice. Anything else that catches your eye?
I gotta go with the classic Jordans. So if you have this in a 10.
This nigga got money under that little movie. What the fuck shirt is this nigga? That shit just pissed me off, bro.
Yeah?
I gotta go with the classic Jordans. So if you have this in a 10.
I do got those.
Oh, perfect.
That's all set for today?
I think so. Yeah.
Cool.
And everything you need?
I definitely did.
How much he spent? Adidas, that shit better be
Your
1,000.
total is gonna be $2,025.11.
2 bands?
All right.
For Adidas?
Be $2,025.11.
Cool.
All right. There you go.
Thank you. I'll definitely be back. Appreciate it.
He coming back? Now that I see it, he do look like Corbin Blue. Look at that smile. Nigga, do a fucking High School Musical reboot. Fuck.
Appreciate it.
2 bands, bitch. I was about, okay, so the Adidas 135. 800? Adidas Nylon Wonder Clay Royal Blue for $800? More than Virgil? More than Virgil shoes? Niggas want to turn on this little Blues Clues ass music in the background like this is normal. What the fuck? Jaafar, $800 for these?
So, Jaafar came through, told some great stories, let us in on the process, got some new pickups. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Oh, this is awesome. Thank you for having me. Happy about this.
Absolutely. You know where to find him, the man of the moment in Michael theaters right now. Thanks again.
Can y'all release the shit on streaming platforms so I could drop my fucking video, please? Fuck, man. Trash ass pickups he got though. I'm not even fucking with the Virgil shoes. Like, oh my God. Anyways.